Hey guys, I just wanted to reach out to whoever may be listening to this episode of ours. Before you start, I do want to apologize. I was not able to catch all of the microphone bleed that you'll hear in this episode. If it doesn't bother you, great. If it does bother you, I hope you can fight through it. It was a really fun episode to record, and we hope you enjoy. Hey guys, welcome to Random Bull.
Shh.
Ooh, you're slacking on that one.
Okay, let's start. I didn't.
No, it's a one-time thing.
Oh gosh.
It's over and gone now.
I fucked up. You had one
you
job.
Con and you fucked it up. There is no restarts in this shit. She tried to tell me to restart. Not today.
Not happening.
Number 2.
I know.
This is the second one.
I know.
I feel like it's been too long. We had an extended a week, right?
Yeah.
We're trying to do it every other week.
Mm-hmm.
But this one was like every other week.
So it's been like 2 weeks, you know?
We just have a busy lifestyle. We have parents, you know.
Yeah,
stuff gets crazy.
It
But,
has its
if we at
rewards.
least get 2 a month, I think that's a good
Yeah,
that's a good
I
thing.
totally agree with you.
But what are we talking about today?
Oh, yeah, so, drum roll.
Wait.
Oh, okay, ready? Dream, baby.
I think this is going to be my favorite topic.
Your favorite one?
I love anything that has to do with dreams.
It's really, really fascinating.
You literally can get into the deepest conversations talking about dreams.
Well, it's all about, like, the brain, and the brain is pretty cool.
It is. Those movies where they're always, like, saying how we use a certain, like, percentage of our brain.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, Limitless, how he used, like, the whole part of his brain,
100%.
basically.
There's still studies on that, though, whether or not, like, people actually use full functions of their brain or not. That's, like, still an ongoing thing, so.
I just can't even imagine.
Yeah.
Like,
it's
what
insane.
could we do? What could we do?
A lot of things. Maybe levitate and shit. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Kind of like that movie with Scarlett Johansson where, like, she does access more of the brain, but she,
But
like,
doesn't she
turns into, like, a computer at the end. I was like,
That was
okay.
the stupidest
It was kind of cool at the
ending.
beginning. We probably... Spoiler alert,
yeah.
if anyone hasn't seen that movie, sorry we just ruined
I
it
don't
for
even know
you.
the title of it.
Yeah, I don't remember the title. But, yeah.
Pretty dumb ending. Anyways.
Pretty disappointing ending.
So, I just picked up a bottle from Fry's, and it's really cool. What sold me was the percentage of it, but it's called 7 Deadly Red. Play on words there.
Oh, snap.
And it didn't really, like, tell me much of the flavors, and I was like, whatever, screw it anyways. But anyways, guess what the percentage is in it?
Oof. Oh, okay, it's a red blend, you said?
It's a red blend. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say 12.5.
15%.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, 15%.
The last
volume.
one that we started with, the first episode, that one was a 12.5, wasn't it?
I thought it was 13.5.
It might have been, I don't know.
Yeah.
I was not expecting 15, though.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to get pretty toasty off of this, because this is like the highest percentage I've ever drank of wine. So
Yeah.
I don't know how this is going to work, but I'm
We're
trying
going to need a good pop out of this one, okay?
I'm
Because
gonna try.
you let us down on that first pop. That was the saddest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Okay.
And it was so funny because, you know, having
was
finished
really
the entire
expecting
bottle
it.
the
Okay.
last episode. Okay, time out. Pause on the story.
Breathe.
Oh,
Did it sound good?
that was good.
There
The
was some
jiggling
clang in
of
there.
the opener kind of just threw it
Whatever.
off.
It was a good pop.
It's better than the last one. I'll give you that.
Thank you.
It's better than the
I
last
feel like I'll get better and better.
No, but what I was saying, because we finished the entire bottle by the end of the podcast, and as you were saying, like, you get toasted.
Yeah.
As I was going through and making the edits and everything, I was, like, trying to listen, because I literally listened to the whole thing from start to finish.
I really want to.
I need to send it to you, because I just finished everything. Anyways, as I was saying, before you love to interrupt me, I was going from the beginning to the end, trying to see if, like, there was a difference how we were talking, like if we were slurring our words and stuff. But
was I cussing a lot more? Because that tends to happen.
actually, surprisingly, you cussed more at the very beginning.
Oh, really?
And, like, hardly at the end.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
There was a lot of never mind. Yeah, you definitely got into your
F-bombs?
cussing mode. It's a very rare occasion.
This is really good. It's not as full as I would want it to be. You like it?
I dig it.
All right. So I wanted to, like, kind of go into, like, the most common dreams people have, because people have a lot of common
like
dreams.
How people fly and stuff like that.
So, like, some believe dream patterns reflect who we actually are, what we really need, and what we believe. So before I, like, go off, because I picked 5 that were the most common ones. A lot of them are self-reflections. And just being human, just know that we're all insecure. And this proves it right here.
All the dreams.
All the
They're
dreams.
telling us what we are actually feeling.
So, teeth dreams. I get these all the time.
I've never had one.
You've never had a dream about your teeth falling out?
I
or,
get,
like, moving
just
around?
you saying that, though, I get the, like, you know, my little goosebumps, my heebie-jeebies.
Really? Oh my gosh.
The teeth cracking, I can't
Oh,
do
and
that.
the teeth cracking is another one.
But no, I've never had that dream. What does it mean?
So it means anxiety is about appearance and how others perceive you. So it can be feelings of rejection, embarrassment, or feeling unattractive, which I feel like that's a really common one for a lot of people. Oh, yeah. Number 2, this is like a daily occurrence of dreams for me. Being chased.
Yeah, you do have a lot of those.
I have a lot of them. Well, it kind of
I think every nightmare, or like the morning after, because you tell me a lot of her dream stories are unreal.
Insane.
We're definitely gonna have to talk about one. But when you tell me your nightmares or your crazy dream that you had the next morning, a lot of them are you being chased. I think like a good 80% of it.
Yeah, I would have to agree.
What does it mean though? What
Running.
is this? Tell us about you, Desiree.
Well, let's.
We're
people are
about
gonna
to
be
get
like,
down to the nitty gritty.
You're a really fucked up person. No, it's you're running away from something that is causing you fear or anxiety. I have a lot of anxiety, so that makes sense.
It does.
It also indicates tendency to run or avoid your problems.
Well, sorry to break it to you, honey, but you ain't running from me.
Shit.
I think I tell you that all the time. You're stuck with me.
You're stuck.
Sorry.
Crap.
No running away.
Damn it.
Can I guess the next one? Is it?
Yeah.
Or not guess.
You
Is
can guess
flying
one.
on the list?
It is. That was the 5th one.
I think I have that one. Like flying and then running fast and then being able to like jump.
And then
and
like,
almost like your arms like you're swimming. You're like
I
makes
do
me
the
go
same
higher.
thing. That's how I fly in my dreams too.
I have a lot of different ones where I'll jump off. A lot of them I'm running on top of a wall. I used to do that a lot as a kid. Like our wall that went around our house in the backyard.
Yeah.
Me and my brother would just run across the wall.
I did that too as a child.
But yeah, a lot of them are like on walls like that, and I like jump off and I start flapping my arms.
That's
like
totally
I'm like
how I
doing
do it
a
too.
butterfly in the pool, butterfly swim.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so flying it can be interpreted multiple ways. So a tough time flying in a dream, it can suggest someone or something is stopping you from moving to the next step in your life. Isn't that interesting?
So like you can't fly?
So,
like you're having trouble flying?
You have difficulty flying.
Okay.
Unable to fly, basically struggling to meet high goals you set for yourself.
I wonder if a lot of people get that.
I wonder, yeah. Because we all have goals.
I don't think I've had a trouble have had trouble flying in my dreams.
I have.
Have you?
Mm-hmm. Or being alone while you're flying and struggling to fly implies a lack of confidence. So I feel like that kind of goes with
Did you kind of source check these a little bit?
I did, yeah.
I know you're really into researching stuff.
I am.
If you get stuck on a topic, you're like, I'm researching the shit out of this.
I go to multiple websites to make sure that it's valid and it's not just someone's opinion. So these are hard, common
You heard it from
facts.
Desiree, folks. Cold hard facts from Desiree Staten.
But what?
I said your last name.
Damn it. That's okay. They're gonna know my last name anyways. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. Just kind of go into that. But yeah, those are the top 4. The last one, or no, I only did 3, right?
Yeah, so far we've only done 3.
Okay, and so naked is one. That's not being able to find yourself, uncertainty, or being wrongly accused. This one I thought was really interesting. When you see someone else naked and you're sickened by it, it just grosses you out.
You had one of them? I've never had
a
lot of these that. I've never had. Sorry to keep interrupting you.
Wow. Yeah. It means you're worried about exposing that person. So I don't know in what way that would be with exposing them. Here's one. I feel like maybe you've had this one.
Calling me out. Okay.
Exam dreams.
Exam? A test?
Yeah, a test. You feel...
Never.
Dude.
I'm a hard cookie to break, I guess.
Weird.
I have a lot of the same dreams.
Do you?
Yeah. A lot of them are flying, and I'll wait to see if the other ones are on the list. This
one's just exam. This is my last one.
Okay.
But this one is cool. It's 1 out of 5 people experience this dream in their lifetime. So this one's also a reflection of lack of confidence and an inability to advance. So a lot of these show basically people's insecurities about themselves, which tells a lot about who you are in the
what you're fighting or dealing with in your life. Because a lot of those are your insecure, anxiety. A lot of them are just issues. Stuff you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've literally only had one of those on the list, and it's flying.
Which is flying.
And the other one, the main other one, type of dream, I think I'm always on an adventure.
Really?
I have a lot of people in my dream. I sometimes I don't. I wake up and I don't remember them, but a lot of them are survival ones.
Post-apocalypse?
Not even that. I had one where an alien attack was happening in the sky, and there was planes and stuff falling from the sky on top of the freeway as we were driving and trying to escape.
Trying to run away from it, escape?
Well, the alien ships are in the sky.
So that would be categorized
as being chased, But that's not that was just a specific example of what happened there. A lot of, like I said, a lot of the other ones were just survival type stuff. Not a lot of chasing.
I have a lot of post-apocalypse ones too. You do? Yeah. And it's not just zombies, because everyone thinks post-apocalypse means zombies. No, the earth got fucked.
Yeah, your last one was... Holy cow. We'll get into that later, because that's going to take maybe we'll finish with that story.
Maybe. I have one that I have remembered for years and years and years, because I wrote it down, and I've told so many people about this particular dream, because it was off the wall crazy. I've never had a dream like this in my entire life.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Tell me.
You want to hear it?
Yeah, let's just... You can't describe it like that and just leave us, hanging. This is not this type of podcast, okay? We're not going to leave people in the air and say, guess what, bitch? Now you got to wait.
It just reminded me of this dream because it is post-apocalypse.
Yeah, it's a crazy dream. All right, we're ready.
So... let me just think the setting of it. So if any of you have ever seen Resident Evil, you know that it's not just about zombies. They have weird creatures that these people created to basically wipe out the earth and whatnot. So it's post-apocalypse. It kind of fast forwards to the fact that me, my brother, my sister were staying in this like fancy ritzy hotel, because technically it's not fancy ritzy anymore, and the entire room that we were staying in was like all glass, and then the curtains would close to like block out what's going outside. Well, how the apocalypse began was they started only coming in out at night, so they're only night creatures. During the day you're somewhat safe as long as you don't go in like alleys, wherever the case may be. So it's nighttime. This is a long story, guys, so bear with me.
I just want to, since you stopped yourself, it blows my mind every time you tell a story about your dreams, because like when I tell my dreams, I don't like go into as much detail as you do, but you literally could write an entire like novel off of your things. Like your detail and attention to detail is out of my mind. So I'm sorry for interrupting.
I just remember all these details. But so it becomes nighttime, and in my dream I'm scared because I can hear these creatures outside like crawling on the windows, just like scraping, screeching, some scary ass noises that I have no idea how I got them into my head. So then,
like, where did I hear this?
Yeah, exactly. It was really creepy. So I remember we're all sleeping in one large bed for like safety reasons, and I remember I was on like the edge of the bed, and in my dream I kept hearing like this like scratching like noise, almost like a centipede or a millipede, like the big suckers on your walls. And yeah, it gives me the heebie-jeebies. And so I looked up on the ceiling, and there's this huge fucking centipede looking monster creature in the room. And I'm freaking out. I'm like waking up my brother and waking up my sister, and oh my god, look. And so we like get like a knife and guns, and we're like trying to shoot down and whatnot. And unfortunately, since I was on the side, it dropped down and it bit me in the leg. And it's like your typical, if a zombie bites you, you're gonna turn into a zombie, or you have to like cut that part off kind of thing. Well, it had bit me so high up that there was no way that you would be capable of biting or chopping my leg off. Yeah. And so I told them, I want to spend as much time with you as a human, but once I turn, because you would turn into like an ugly, grotesque creature like them. So once I turned, I wanted them to kill me, and they're like, okay, we'll agree on that. We'll shoot you in the head, zombie style, right? So in my dream, I remember my human form dying. But I was still like, I saw myself dying. So I was like in a third party view, like looking at my body dying. And then the two of them were like arguing as to who was going to shoot me. Well, right when they almost made a decision on who was going to shoot me, I like woke back up. But I didn't wake up a human, nor did I wake up as a creature. I woke up as this like diva, goddess, like queen looking shit, like Queen of the Damned kind of type stuff. Like I had fangs like a vampire, but it was really, really weird. So then it fast forwards to my life as this, because of the fact that I didn't look like a creature, I didn't act like a creature, my family didn't kill me. So it fast forwards to 100 years. 100 years. Jeez. I'm still alive, and I live in this big, giant mansion house that's on an island, and it's surrounded by like rock. And in my dream, it kind of explained that I did feed on people, but I chose my victims as only males. And I would have to kill like thousands and hundreds upon hundreds of people to satisfy my feeding. But I didn't feed every day. I would feed every 100 years. So that's why I fast forward to 100 years. So what we would do is we would throw like these lavish parties, and these people who would come to these lavish parties were people who were willing to kill themselves for me, because I became like a queen goddess thing and I ended up ruling this world.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And I remember in my dream like going on to like the dance floor because people were like getting really drunk, getting really high, because they're like, I could be chosen and it's gonna fucking hurt because she's going to rip me open, because I would literally rip people open and eat them.
Your dreams are intense.
And it was like sexual too.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really weird. Like it was a sexual thing for me to like rip open these guys and like eat their hearts and whatnot. So I'm eating people, I'm like going on a feast, and then I remember a part where I'm looking around this like ballroom area and it's just blood everywhere. There's blood on the walls, there's blood on the floor, there's like handprints, there's people that are ripped in half, guts are everywhere, and I ate these people, and my family condoned it. Like I had family that was hosting these parties and like bringing these people in. And then I remember I went into like this huge shower to like clean off all the blood and everything. And in my dream, some guy came up behind me and slit my throat open.
Is that when you woke up?
And that's when I woke up.
Oh
but before, but like I felt the blood trickling down my body, and I like saw the blood like squirting out of my throat onto the shower wall when I was like trying to talk.
Well, kids, this show is not for you, obviously.
Yeah, well, another thing is I don't dream. I have nightmares.
Yeah.
So I don't recall like the last like happy-go-lucky dream I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah. They're usually always like bad dreams or nightmares. Mm-hmm.
I don't even know where to go from that one. Damn. Yeah, I swear, you literally need to write your dreams down.
Well, I did
no,
have
for
a dream
real,
journal
like,
for a while.
People are gonna listen and they're like, holy shit, that dream was intense.
That
and
was
I
me
say
trying
the
to
same thing every time I hear these. I'm like, dude, you write these down. You could seriously make a book.
Shorten it, like
book,
the details
movie,
of it.
something, like the details you have in the morning, like. And I know when it's a really good one because you'll come straight out here, don't even like say anything else. You're like, babe, you want to hear about my dream?
I have to tell you about this dream.
Yes,
It's
tell me. But for real, write your dreams down. It's a good idea. I wish I would write mine down more because I don't have like the memory that how you do. Like It's been how many days since you've had that dream?
Oh, it's been years.
You just had it, didn't you?
No, that's a different dream. The one that I was just talking about.
I thought you were talking about the one that you just recently had. I never knew you had that dream. This is the first time I've heard that dream.
Really?
Holy Nikes.
Yeah, this was years ago. This was when I was like.
Are you serious? And you remember it? Yeah.
22.
See, like I need to write mine down like that.
Well, it's because
I have trouble remembering dreams from like a month ago.
Really?
Yeah, and they were like good dreams.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I was saying, I wrote this dream down before, and I've told multiple people about this dream. So
that's
I think because of the repetitiveness of it,
that makes
remembered.
sense.
Mm-hmm. Or else I probably wouldn't have.
Share your dreams, people. Share them. Don't forget. Because
it shows a lot about you.
I mean, I've had some good ones that I remember, like the good parts about, but.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh! Since we're on the topics of having dreams. The other night, when we were partaking in our festivities.
Oh, okay.
And I went to sleep, or I like laid down. I didn't do anything. Like usually, I'll hop on Xbox and like watch a show, or like or play a video game or something if the guys are on. This time, I literally just like I think I kept the Xbox screen on and everything, but I like laid there and I tried to meditate.
Oh,
like I sat up and like got crisscross applesauce style and everything, and was like closing my eyes, and I was just like sitting there. I was like, okay, I got this. I'm gonna lucid dream tonight. We're gonna talk about that lucid dreaming. But yeah, that night I figured, I was like, you know what? I think I'm in a good mind of state. I'm going to try it. So I sat there for like 10 minutes, tried it. I lay down, and it wasn't a lucid dream, but it was...
An intense dream?
It was the craziest dream I've ever had. So I like laid there. I'm trying to remember the most of it. Like it was a fast like little tidbit of it. Mm-hmm. But I laid down, and I was like trying to like keep telling myself like you're gonna have a lucid dream, because that's like I think it's one of the steps. I don't know. A lot of the videos say like to tell yourself, like keep telling yourself. So I was telling myself that. Well, as I was like telling myself, like I was slowly starting to go into a deep sleep, and as I like closed my eyes, I could see like these lights, like almost like fireworks, but I'm like in the air with them, and they're exploding like next to me, and all the lights are going everywhere. I could feel like the vibrations like through my body, and like I don't even know how to describe it. Like the lights were so like vivid, like it felt like they were on my eyelids, basically.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And like the sound was just crazy. Yeah, I think the craziest part was like I could feel it like in my body. That's what I was like, oh my gosh.
The vibrations.
Yeah, I was like, this is crazy. And after it, I like woke up like right after it ended. But yeah, I was like, really, I was like, how the hell did I just do that? I was like so excited. I was like, dude, I've never had that before.
Like an interesting dream, because you said you have a lot of the same dreams, right? Or like the same base of type of dreams.
Yeah, I don't know if I would call it like a dream. I don't know what it was, but it was really cool. Like I could I could even hear the sound of like after the firework happened, it would like vibrate. I could hear the sound of the vibration. I don't know, it was really crazy.
That's really cool though. But like a lot of people don't realize, and I had to look this up because I really wanted to research into it more. Where is it?
I feel like my story sucked compared to yours.
No, I didn't. I thought it was
I don't think
cool.
I can top your dream stories though. I'm telling you, your stories. Oh, we're gonna have to do another episode of dreams. Once you've had the craziest dream again of your life, we're gonna have to do another one just to talk about it. Okay, we could literally cover the whole time frame with honestly, your whole story.
But I like talking about like my dreams. But okay, so this is what I wanted to point out to you, because you're like, it just seems like a little tidbit.
Snap! You have more info?
Yeah. Every night, each of us. Oh, I have 3 actually. Every night, each of us creates around 5 dream episodes. So you don't have just one dream throughout the entire night. And dreams.
I knew that. Yeah.
Yeah, and dreams can last 15 to 40 minutes.
They're very short.
They're very brief.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We think they like went on for the entire time we slept, but it's like, I think it's when you're
REM sleeping in your deepest.
I feel like I feel like my dreams, like they get really interesting right before I wake up.
So that's because you're in REM sleeping. So I listened a little bit more about the stages of sleeping, and there's 4. I can't name them all, but REM sleeping is the last stage, which is your darkest sleep or your heaviest sleeping.
Yeah, but it's like my body knows I'm about to wake up, though.
Yes. So your body...
That's when I hit my deepest sleep?
When you hit your deep... No, it's briefly before that. So when you're coming out of your sleep, that's your body realizing that you were in REM sleeping and coming out of that.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's really, really, really fucking cool. All the things about dreaming. There's so much more information than what I have, but... I don't even think there's like actual hard documented research about the other half of like dreams or something that goes on in your mind. Like there's so many things that you could do while you're sleeping, like with like your dreams. I even looked up like astral projecting. I was like, how would you do that? Dude,
that would be crazy.
So I was looking at it too, because it's all about your mind, right? So there's psychologists, they look into this as well, because it's all about your dreams and everything. They're still trying to figure out as to why or how people dream, if they even serve a purpose or not. basically what it boiled down to is it may take a greater understanding of the human brain to really break down
all of that.
And
like I said, we only have, or what was the percentage of our brain that we use? Like 11%?
I'm not sure.
18%?
Like I said, there's still studies about it.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's just crazy.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if you found a way to access more, like, the kind of dreams that you would have.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude.
What also says, like, the average person only dreams about 2 hours per night.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a dream and you've woken up and you were able to continue the dream?
Yes. Like, you wake up briefly, like, to go to the restroom or whatever, and then you continue
like,
the
you're
dream.
literally getting up from your position of sleep, going to do something and coming back down. Like, that's a pretty hard task.
They say that's actually part of lucid dreaming as well.
Is it? Mm-hmm. I was able to do that the other night.
Yeah.
Because you woke me up when you were saying goodbye.
Yeah.
And I was up and I was like, okay, good night, or goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
Gave you the kiss and you left. And I laid back down and I was like, please, I want to continue this dream. And I continued.
Yeah.
I was so
that's
excited.
That's part of exercising your brain to lucid dream, which also, I thought this was really cool. 1 in 5 people lucid dream every month or more. I'm actually one of those statistics. I lucid dream a lot and didn't realize it, how much I lucid dream, until I started researching more into it. And it's more common among children and young adults. And the reason they think that is because during those stages of life, your brain is still developing. Yeah. So they think that, like, you have a better access to that part of your brain.
That's an interesting fact.
Yeah. And then the part of the brain that is lucid dreaming, and this is a really fun term, dorsolateral prefrontal cortex. That's
nice big word you got there. Since we're talking about lucid dreams, I feel like there may be some people who don't even know what lucid dreaming is, because I had no idea what it was until I actually looked at it and saw something. And I'm thinking, like, we keep saying lucid dreaming, and these people are like, what are you talking about?
Lucid dreaming?
Basically, lucid dreaming, and you can come in because you have all the facts, but is when you are able to, in your dream state, literally control, I think some people said, the environment of which you have your dream.
Or what happens in your dream.
Well, that too. Yeah. Your environment and, like, what kind of actions you want to do in your dream. Like, you're basically, it's basically, if there's any nerds, VR, virtual reality. It's like, if you were to do that, like, you're in control of it that much. That's basically.
Yeah. And you control other people and, like, how they respond to
like, you are the filmmaker, director in your dream. Like,
it's
really hard to do. If you've never done it before, it's not going to be easy.
Look into it more, because you might lucid dream and not realize you're lucid dreaming.
True.
And the problem is that once people realize they're dreaming, that's when they wake up.
Yeah.
That's, like, the most common problem that people have. When I lucid dream, I have semi-control of my dream, if that makes any sense. So I realize it's a dream, but I can't control everything that happens in my dream. Like, I can't always change the setting. If I change the setting, then I can't change what people are doing. If I change what people are doing around me, I can't change the setting. So I don't have grip of completely altering my dream, I guess you could say. But I kind of like that, because, you know,
kind of leaves it up
some
to
unpredictable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think both options are really cool, but I really want to get, like, the lucid dreaming down. That's, you could literally, like, pick a topic before you go to bed. Like, if you got good at it, probably, you could literally pick a topic or, like, something you would like to do.
I've never done that. I get into my dream and then
that's why
realize and then do it. Yeah.
No, that's why I want to, like, that's why originally I wanted to start doing the lucid dream.
So you can have sex
Not
dreams.
to have sex dreams.
Yeah.
No.
That's
I'm not going to lie, I probably would have a sex dream just because I could, you know, whatever. But I think it'd just be fun to, like, do other stuff.
Yeah. Did you know when you're dreaming, you actually feel more sexually aroused? And that's with everyone. That's not just with male. That is with male and female.
Okay, I'm going to call you out here.
Oh, yeah.
You've had a wet dream?
Well, not a wet dream because I'm not a guy, but I have had sexual
Is it only guys that can get wet dreams? I probably sounded so stupid right
I mean,
when I said that.
I don't know if women can have get, like, wet dream? Wet, like, necessarily like you would sex, because we're always technically somewhat moist. I know some people hate that word.
Women are so weird.
Guys are weird.
Well, you guys have like so many different things that go on with your body, like as compared to guys. Oh yeah, we're so simple, and you guys have like all these different like extremities and like.
It makes sense because we are complicated creatures in general. So,
preach it, sister.
But like to go along with the whole sex dream, I looked up lucid dreaming and sex dreams, and it's really cool. So. You can actually orgasm and lucid dreaming. Yes. Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense because
that's
guys
a wet dream,
can have wet dreams. But
you can control, like...
Yeah, you can control, which I have. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I have controlled sex dreams before. But
it wasn't with me, was it, you little?
It was actually. Since I've been with you, I have had mostly sex dreams with you as my partner.
What about Ryan Gosling?
Unfortunately, no. But I would love to have that sex dream.
Oh, jeez.
He's my hero. If you want to come on my podcast, please do. I'll just stare at you.
She's kidding. No, I'm really in the same room with her.
But yeah, so what's cool about lucid dreams and having sex dreams is you can have increased heart rate, change in vascular tissue, and other muscular reactions, obviously because orgasms, right? It's blood flow, whatnot, to your genital area that causes that like intense sensation.
Yeah.
So
I have only had one. I'm gonna call myself out.
Your wet dream?
I've had
this
one.
This is a good one. Ooh.
I'm not gonna tell a little backstory. I'm just saying I've had one. No, that's weird.
All right. Okay.
I'm not trying to weird people out here. I've had one. I have it actually written down in a journal.
Yeah, I saw that journal.
Okay. Someone's been snooping through my...
No, you showed me your journal.
Was that the only page? I think that was the only page. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think you read through the rest.
No, just that one page.
Yeah, one wet dream.
That's really... I wonder how much guys have those dreams, because...
I don't know. I woke up and I was like so weirded out. I was like,
really?
Oh my gosh. Well, that and because of the environment.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was just weird.
But in sex ed, I think it was 8th grade when we talked about like the opposite sex.
That sounds right.
They made it sound like guys have wet dreams almost every time. They
covered a lot of topics that really didn't matter. I think we talked about.
So?
We're totally. This is why this is called random bullshit.
We got off topic.
Because we just love to talk about random bullshit.
Actually, I really
since
love
we're on
to
this
talk
topic
about
though,
sex,
just to spread, like the good word. Because we were talking about this the other night when Tara was over about sex ed.
Was it
and
Tara?
How? Yeah. No.
It was Mercedes.
It was Mercedes.
Shout out, girl.
But they seriously need to teach like getting tested more.
They do. Oh my gosh. That should be the top priority. When they teach you how to put a fucking condom on, they should also teach you that, yes, you can get
take a test
STDs.
every here and there, because you could still get an STD with a condom. I literally don't remember them ever mentioning like getting tested here. Like it should be like, if you're sexually active, you should literally get like tested between every month or every partner, whatever you need to do. But like because guys agree. Like it doesn't really affect us. We're just like, oh, okay, I have no idea I have it, and then the girl's like, oh my gosh, my vagina. It's so insane. I just wish since we were on the whole sex thing and you brought up sex ed, I was like, oh,
get yourself tested.
Yeah.
Treat yourself.
Any man whores out there, or any just women too.
Okay, what would you call?
Everyone get tested, okay? If you're sexually active, get tested.
If you are sexually active.
That's just a smart thing to do.
Yes.
No one has to suffer.
If you have multiple partners, don't shame yourself. Play that game.
Yeah, just,
do
it's
the
not
damn
a shame.
thing.
It's literally you yourself knowing that you have something.
You're safe,
and you're
protected.
And you can take whatever to get rid of it. And the guys don't even have no idea, so it's just not like, oh my gosh.
It's very important.
I think crabs might be the only thing that really affects guys, right? I don't really know too much about.
There's multiple things that affect men, but they don't have symptoms like women do.
That's what I was saying. Like crabs, it might be the only symptom related because it's itches. I've never had it, but the movies and stuff like that portray it like it.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I've never had it
back to dreams.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for listening to our subtopic, sex ed.
Sex ed.
We are now back to dreams. Welcome back, guys. Today we're talking about dreams.
I think that should be a topic, though.
Sex or sex ed?
Not necessarily sexual education, but dating and sex. I think that would be a really great topic.
I feel like we might need a guest for that.
I have a few that I have in mind.
So.
I'm not going to name drop right now.
Well, just everyone who's listening or whoever is listening, this is the second one that I'm posting. So I have the first one all finished.
Oh, yes. Love
and
it.
then this weekend, since it's Friday, I'll snap. TGIF, bitches. By this weekend, I'm going to get this one edited, and then I'm going to put those two, and these first two will be the first ones on the podcast that people can listen to.
Yeah,
so.
I love that. Because I binge listen to podcasts. I don't know if anyone else does, but I totally binge.
Go on Spotify. We need to get a family plan so we can split up our Spotify listening.
Yeah.
But every time I go on to see if I can listen to a song, if you're on a Spotify, I'm or you're on a podcast.
Yeah.
I
love it. I
had it first, okay? I should have more of it.
But honey, I listen to it more.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be the second episode, and everyone that we love is gonna listen to it. They better.
I don't know if our parents should.
But anyways, who you have people that for that topic that you're?
Yeah, I have a few people that have some really great stories. So fingers crossed if that's the third one.
Say yes.
Oh, they've already said that they wanted to be a guest.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
that'll be a fun topic. If anyone has a topic that they would like to hear, let us know.
Yeah.
For sure. But back to dreams, because we're not done. There's so many
I'm so
dream
sorry. I keep
possibilities.
getting sidetracked. This 15% is strong.
We poured the whole bottle too, didn't we? Hot damn.
Diggity damn.
Diggity damn. You stole my words, you little son of a gun. But I feel like dreams, I could literally talk for 3 hours about dreams.
Yeah, I feel like it really does tell a lot about yourself and your character and your insecurities, because in your mind, it is the only place you can be true to your insecurities. No one ever wants to admit that.
Us. All right.
Sorry.
Go deep.
Shit.
No, yeah, I agree. A lot of shit that goes on in your mind.
Yeah, you're the only one that knows you.
It's almost like your mind during the day is this movie writer, producer thing, and then at night, whatever is affecting you, the director is like, ooh, okay, they're going through this. Here's the movie that we just made.
Inside Out? Is that what it's called?
Is it Inside? Oh, yeah. Where she controls. That's a good movie. I love that movie.
You know what most people didn't realize is that sadness controls the mom, which shows that she has depression. Anger controls dad, which means he's a hothead. And happiness controls little girl.
I can't get over
because
how
she
good that movie
hasn't advanced
is.
into adulthood of who she's going to be quite yet. So it's insane. There's little things in there that people don't necessarily recognize. Yeah.
Very good movie. If anyone has not watched it, what the hell is wrong with you first?
Well, they may not have kids and not like Disney movies like us.
Not all people need to have a kid to watch a Disney movie. You know that. You're the prime example. Yes.
Why are you calling me out?
I'm just saying, there's no way. I don't know. If I didn't have a kid, I'd still watch it now, for sure.
Okay, so I talk to a lot of people our age, and my main question about, like, entertainment, I'm like, do you still watch Disney movies as an adult? Some people say, I watch movies here and there. You guys, I watch every single Disney movie that comes out as an adult.
Yeah.
Every single one.
Multiple times.
Even before we had a child, I was like, honey, we need to watch this. There was one cartoon movie.
I was the same way only because I was the oldest child out of everybody.
Yeah.
Cousins and siblings.
Yeah, and
so
I was the youngest.
I was stuck having to watch
but I never wanted
Disney movies growing up.
You know what my best and favorite memory of watching like a kids movie is when we went to the Dollar Theater and watched the movie Epic because I really wanted to see it in theaters.
That was I love that movie too. There's so many good movies. That should be another topic. Oh, so many good movies. But yeah, no, I feel like, damn, I forgot what we were even talking about. We were talking about obviously dreams, but what brought us to Inside Out?
Oh, about what controls people's minds.
Oh, right, because you were saying how
the inside of your mind.
People's like minds with what they're dealing with, the dreams. Now I was saying that actors or directors. Oof, we get so sidetracked.
Sorry.
So
super sidetracked this one.
But no, that's a cool way to think about it though. Like your mind during the day, like if you just leave it open, it'll like tell you how you are in your dreams.
You're just
Gosh,
so
that's
busy.
such a cool way to think about it, is it not?
So busy with
literally,
life.
like my dream tonight, however my day was today, my dream tonight is gonna tell me like how my mind is feeling or like taking things.
It's gonna reflect.
I'm writing my dream down tomorrow morning.
Okay.
If I have a dream.
It only reflects
you know, a lot of people. Sorry, I was totally interrupting you.
No.
I'll say my thought.
Okay.
I'll say my thought. You go.
Okay. Do you think that dreams only reflect how you felt that day or how you feel in a general sense?
I think it could be one or the other or both, because I think a lot of the times, because not everyone has like those, like how on your list there's like 4 or 5, like the teeth running and flying.
These are the 5
I don't
most
feel like
common.
Everyone has the same dream every single night, so I feel like it changes up. Like it either could be how you're feeling that day, which, like I said, could be both. How you're feeling that day and how your life is going, both tie into the same thing. Or it could be just how your day is, or just how you're like
if you're having a really shitty day. Yeah.
Dang, I hope I didn't forget my thought that I said I was going to save. Oh, you know, there's a lot, I don't know the percentage, but you know there's a lot of people who don't dream every night or even a lot.
That's not true. Oh my gosh, I am so glad you touched up on that.
I feel like that's not true though, because sometimes I don't dream every night.
No, this is what it is. Everyone dreams even if you don't remember it. You're in such a deep like REM cycle of sleeping that you don't remember your dreams. But it has been proven with sleeping tests that there is still activity in your brain which shows that you are dreaming. So it's insane. But yes, every single person dreams. And I researched more into that because I remember you telling me a while ago you don't always dream. And
so you do dream, you just don't remember it.
I thought you would touch up on it.
That's crazy though,
because
I feel like I dream a lot and I remember my dreams. Maybe I'm just different like that, where I remember the dreams more than where someone doesn't remember the dreams. Yeah. Obviously they dream, but they don't remember it. So that is crazy.
Yeah.
Myth has been busted.
Yeah, every person. And I researched a lot of sites.
You really did. You had a lot of weeks to research, so, you know. I
really love researching. I do. Especially when it's topics that I'm, like, fascinated with, obviously.
Yeah. You're really into,
That's my thing. My thing.
Weird stuff you are into.
Let's not let people know how dark I am, okay? I'm really into serial killers.
No. Can astral projecting be part of dreaming? Because you do that while you're sleeping, right? So I tried to look that up.
Yeah, tell me more, because I did not research into that. I thought we would touch more into REM sleeping and lucid dreaming. So I want you to tell me more about this astral projecting.
I think lucid dreaming is freaking crazy. I wish I want to really
and it's crazy to think that it's a lot more common than people realize. And that can kind of go along with not remembering your dreams. You could lucid dream and not remember that you did it. So
that's true.
Maybe you
I don't know.
Dream.
I feel like lucid, I don't know. Who knows? The mind is
no
crazy.
one knows.
No one really knows.
Psychologist said, we may never know.
Right. Okay, so just the meaning or whatever. Astral. I can't say my S. I can't say
Astral.
the S's. My S's are always
Astral.
My dad actually made fun of me the other day.
Aww.
But like in a joking, loving way.
I make fun of you
obviously.
all the time for it, so.
That's true. Anyways, astral projection is a term used in, big word right there, to describe, it's basically something to describe like an out of body experience that like you have when you're sleeping. But
Is it
like
when
you're
you
able
down?
to travel like outside and like throughout the universe. So like you literally could like walk through your house or whatever, or like go wherever in the universe, not neighborhood. Yeah, they were talking.
I feel like
not
that's
too
very
many
spiritual.
videos. Yeah, the couple videos that I watched and like how to do it, these guys were like totally like.
I feel like
spiritual,
that's more spiritual than your brain.
It's definitely like a very hard thing to, like lucid dreaming is hard because if you're just starting out trying to do it, you wake yourself up a lot. Yeah. And you have to like go through these certain steps, like like throughout the day, you have to remind yourself that you're awake. Like they say to do steps, like one had where you draw an A on your hand with your finger and do it like 3 times and say, I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake, or whatever. Because like in what's that movie Inception with Leonardo DiCaprio? It's not
like that though.
Every video that I've watched so far has said to do a method like that, to where like throughout the day you have to remind yourself you are awake.
But you're not controlling your real life though. So if there's like a situation where you're like, that's really fucking shitty, wouldn't that be like your first red flag?
It's saying to do that because in your dream, supposedly you can't do the drawing.
You can't read in your dreams. That's
there's certain things like I can't punch in my dreams.
You can't what?
Punch.
Oh, I can't either.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people can. Punch. Another one is I can't shoot a gun.
Oh, I can shoot guns.
Yeah, a lot of times when I have a gun, someone will literally be like 3 feet away from me. But like in my dreams, I can't pull the trigger.
Really?
It's so weird.
Oh, okay.
I wake up. I think those are the most frustrating mornings I have. I wake up so frustrated because I couldn't do it. I have seen you wake up
frustrated. I'm like, what did I do in your dream?
Oh my gosh. Oh, there's so many dream topics. Why are we getting so distracted with astral projection? No, but basically, well, I'll just finish it off. It's a really quick thing. I haven't really got too into it, but like, literally, on Doctor Strange, how like he's able to get out of his body. It's an
outer body experience.
It's like his spirit like leaving his body, like he can move around. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, it's an outer body experience, which makes it
I've thought of 2 topics, so I'm trying to remember it. Yeah, no. Yeah. Spiritual people probably are the best at that. Like certain type of spiritual people, not all spiritual people.
I think it depends. Who knows? It depends on the practice.
We know so little.
So, yeah, like...
No, but dang it. I was trying to remember because I had 2 like things pop into my head that were like really good topics.
It's really strong, you guys.
One of them, okay, I'm just going to put it out on the table before I forget it. And one of them is having partner sex dreams, like where your partner cheats on you in your dream. Whatever. That's a good topic. Hold on. That's one of them. Let me remember the other one before I forget. The other one was... I almost want to rewind this so I can listen to and say what I was going to think. Astral projecting and... Oh my gosh. Let's just talk about that. Hopefully I remember what I was...
The cheating?
Yeah.
So that was actually another common... That was in the top 30 of common dreams that people have. And So if you dream about someone else cheating on you, that could mean that you're insecure of your relationship, not necessarily meaning that you don't trust that person. There may be something that's bothering you in your relationship that's causing insecurity. It could be your own insecurity, whatever. But if you have a dream of cheating on your spouse, it doesn't really like mean that you want to cheat on your spouse. It could mean that you have a sexual appetite that you feel like your partner may not be fulfilling. And I didn't touch base on that because, like I said, it was only in the top 30. It wasn't in like the top 10.
Right.
So
I feel like I've had a couple of those.
Of me cheating?
Yeah, I wake up and I'm mad at you or something. I think that's happened more.
You have been mad at me a few times in the morning. I'm like, what's wrong? You're like, you fucking cheated on me. And that happens with a lot of people. It's not an uncommon thing.
Ugh. Craziness. I'm so mad. The other topic was so good that I had remembered, but I totally forgot what. I hate when that happens. Don't you? Like,
yeah.
I have this thing and I'm like talking about it.
Oh, speaking of cheating and all that, if you have like an orgy sex dream, it supposedly means something like, and I don't have it written down, I'm just kind of going off of memory here. It means you're trying to be adventurous in your sex life, basically.
Okay.
So.
Ooh, okay, so I remember what I was talking about before I forgot. It was where I couldn't do things in my dream. Like I can't punch people and I can't pull a trigger on a gun. I'm trying to think of what else I can't do. What can't you do?
I can't scream. I can't run fast. I can't punch hard. I can punch, but I can't punch hard. I think those are the only 3 things that I cannot do. I die a lot in my dreams.
I've never died.
But it goes into like a third party view. So I see myself dying. There's been a few dreams where like the person who kills me thinks I died, but I didn't die. But I can feel it. I've had dreams where I feel the bullet hitting my body. I've never had stabbing dreams or drowning dreams or like falling off a cliff dreams, but definitely like being shot. That's very common.
I don't think I've ever
Maybe
had.
I die like that in another life.
That's crazy. Do you wake up after you die?
Not always. No.
You just like restart, or how does it go?
I continue the dream like I didn't really die.
Oh.
They thought I died.
Okay. So you didn't die, but like you died, but you didn't die?
No, I died, but I come back. Isn't that weird?
I don't know. I've never had a dying dream.
Please someone tell me if
I want to know, like
that.
We're nearing the end, but I want to know, like, the type of dreams people have the most. Like, I know I have a lot of flying dreams and, like, adventure dreams. What are dreams that you had again? You being chased in your teeth.
Teeth and being chased are my 2.
Yeah. Tell us, whoever listens, hopefully you guys listen to
the
us.
world. No.
Tell us what dreams you have. I want to know, because it's so, the mind, like, blows my mind. The mind blows my mind.
Oh my
There's so much stuff we don't know.
I read up a lot on the brain. It's honestly my favorite topic. Like the psyche. One of these episodes we will talk about a killer's mind, because that will fucking happen. It's not Sebastian's favorite topic.
You're so into this killing shit.
Well, it's because of the psyche. Like, a lot of these people who do these things
we need to find you another topic.
Or they have, like, mental disorders. But that just goes with the brain.
I'm not biased against topics. We'll have totally 100 different thousand
it's more
topics
about the brain than the actual actions of what the person does.
We talk about a lot of random shit, which is hence the name.
Bullshit.
So, yeah. Tell us a topic. Not a topic. Tell us a dream that you had. I really want to know that. Like, I'm really interested in like people's dreams because, like Like I said, I think dreams is my favorite, like, subject or whatever you call it. So let us know. Tell us your craziest dream, what dreams you have the most. I don't know.
Or if you're in the top 5 that I listed.
Or yeah, we're in the top 5. I'm excited. So today I made a Facebook.
Oh, yes, I love it.
I made a Twitter for us.
Yes.
And I made a YouTube channel for us.
If our friends don't support us, I'm not buying you guys birthday presents ever again.
Never. No, I'm excited because, like, we always, like, the last 2 episodes that we did, we were, like, asking people to, like, tell us, like, stuff, give us topics and everything. So now I have all this created, so you don't have an excuse. You can tell us Twitter, Facebook, YouTube comments.
I would say Instagram, but that's all pictures, and I look like a hot mess majority of the time.
We'll see. We'll see. I'm not really a big picture taker, so, you know.
Oh, you're sexy as fuck, though. Oh, my God.
Yeah, this is why we are ending, because guess what, guys? My glass is pretty much gone, so that's a good sign to end
and Mama's
it,
getting feisty, so.
But yeah, thank you guys, of course, for listening again.
So much. We really appreciate it.
Episode number 2, down.
Yeah.
I'm excited. This is every other week, so just expect something from us at least twice a month. Yeah. You know, if we get more time here and there.
And we'll always keep you updated.
We'll try to put more out, but yeah. Appreciate everyone who listens.
And we love you so much. Yes. Please support us.
Yes, please support us. Like,
yes.
Just, you know, whatever way you can.
We'll make a fund.
No, not okay.
I'm just kidding.
What the fuck? I'm talking about, like, support us, like, giving us, like, you know, like, you guys are doing great, and you're talking about, like, GoFundMes.
Money. No, I'm just kidding. We don't need the money.
She's a gold digger. I'm just kidding. You're not a gold digger.
No, I just want people to enjoy it, you know? That's what it's all about.
Everyone is here to share love, share topics, join in on, like, the conversations. I don't know. That's what we're here for. So thank you again for listening, and have a great night.
A superb night.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.